subscribe to the channel, share the video. We're going to talk a little bit about Shakur Stevenson. Zepeda supposedly is being finalized for July the 12th, I think, New York City. Will it happen? And if it do, will this be the best Shakur Stevenson you guys have ever seen? You know, Lorenzo, will this be the best Shakur Stevenson you guys have ever seen, man? You know, everybody keeps saying it's going to be easy work. If it's going to be easy work, I want to see easy work. If it's going to be easy work, and you guys say it's going to be easy work, I want to see some easy work. I want to see him get in there and bang, you know, then get in and out, in and out. I don't see him running around. I don't want to see him running for the whole 12 rounds like he's the track star. I want him to get in there and show everybody why he's supposed to be the best fighter out there. He's supposed to be the best fighter out there, you guys say. You know, and I know, it ain't just about knockouts and stuff like that, but he got to engage. Will he engage? Will he slow Zepeda down like Tevin Farmer did in the later round? They say Shakur is 10 times better than Tevin Farmer. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Or will Shakur brittle hands get in the way? Will his brittle hands get in the way and start hurting in the 4th or 5th round? And if that happens, will he be in trouble? Will he be in trouble? So there's a lot of things we can take away from this fight if it happens. And they say it's going to happen. But I think this will be Shakur Stevenson's toughest fight. 1,000% this will be his toughest fight. Because Zepeda is going to make him work for 12 rounds. Let me say that again. Zepeda is going to make Shakur Stevenson work for 12 rounds. So if it do happen, Shakur going to have to get in good shape. Maria, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, Maria. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. But I think he's going to have to do his best, be in the best shape of his career. He's going to have to do a lot of countering, a lot of side movement, not turning backwards and running and stuff like that, like he did against Edward De Los Santos. Y'all double tap the screen, hit that like button, man. But it might be a fight. You know, it might be a fight, and you know, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen in the fight. You never know what Shakur Stevenson is going to show. But we know one thing: Shakur Stevenson is going to be moving. One thing we know, Shakur Stevenson look like he is going to be moving. He's not going to be sitting there. That's what they're going to show. So I'm glad if it's true. I'm glad it didn't go to purse bid. We didn't need that. Y'all come on up in here. Let me know who you are. Don't just listen. Come on up in here and hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel, and you know, let's do some talking. It's Friday. We can do some talking for a minute. We're talking about boxing and whatever else you want to talk about, but mostly boxing. Make sure you subscribe. But yeah, man, I think this fight might be pretty good. It might be pretty good, because if Zepeda gonna stay on Shakur Stevenson for 12 rounds, 3 minutes, making them fight, even when he's jumping backwards and moving side to side, and he right beside him throwing punches, right in front of him throwing punches, forcing Shakur Stevenson to fight. That's what I want to see. Make him fight. You know, make him throw punches. Not just jab, jab, and run. Jab, jab, and run. Jab, jab, and jump backwards. Nah. Make him fight. That was Zepeda going to have to do. That is what Zepeda going to have to do, man. He going to have to make Zepeda fight. And if he don't make him fight, it's going to be a long night for Zepeda. Because we all know, thank you, Maria, because we all know what Shakur Stevenson, how he's going to fight. You know, we all know how he's going to fight. Ain't nothing going to change. He always said he is not changing for nobody. He's not changing for nobody. So we got to see what we're going to see, man. And it's also fight week. If y'all want to see some fights tomorrow, I think Ben Whitaker is fighting. I put a parlay in members only. You know, take your chance. Go take a chance on it. If you're members only, go take a chance on it. And if you win, throw them some bucks. That's all. That's all. So go check that parlay out, man. But yeah, man, so it's going to be interesting. A lot of this stuff is going to be interesting. They've been showing Ryan Garcia, you know, looking good, using that jab a lot. And what I tell you, he's going to start throwing that uppercut. He's going to fake that hook, throw that uppercut. He's going to be putting people to sleep. Watch what I tell you. You know, so he's looking good. Keyshawn Davis and De Los Santos press conference today. I didn't see it. I'm going to have to go back on it and see what they're talking about. But I did see one of the reporters ask him, same thing we've been saying, would it be bittersweet for him to do something Shakur Stevenson didn't do? Stop Edward De Los Santos. I mean, stop him. So we'll see. And that's gonna be what, June, I think. So we got some fights coming up. We got some fights coming up, and that fight should be a good fight. You never know. That fight might be the first one that land wins. You know, the first one that land a major punch might win that fight. You know, a first one guy that land a major punch might be the one that wins that fight. I think Keyshawn and De Los Santos are going to be pretty good, man. So, and of course, he will do better than Shakur Stevenson did because Shakur didn't do nothing. Shakur didn't do nothing against Edward De Los Santos. But will he be running against Zepeda? That's what we're talking about. Come on up in here. You know, Fridays, I don't do long Fridays no more. Y'all come on up in here. Let's talk about it. The quicker you come, the quicker I'm out of here. Yeah, he didn't do nothing. So, of course, Keyshawn Davis is going to have a better fight than Shakur Stevenson. This fight here is going to show a little bit of, Shakur Stevenson toughness. That's what I think. I think this fight here is going to show a little bit more of Shakur Stevenson toughness. We're going to see where Shakur Stevenson really stands in this fight, I think. Because I think Zepeda will be in the best shape of his life, too. You know, when Shakur jump back, you got to jump forward. When he goes side, you got to go with him. You got to body him. Take the edge off. That's how you get him to slow down. Because other than that, he is not slowing down, people. He's going to keep moving to the left, moving to the right, backwards. So he'll be doing a lot of good stuff, man. He's gonna be doing a lot of good stuff. So I think this is going to be one of the toughest fights that he ever had, man. And I don't know. I really don't know what the Zepeda game plan is going to be or what he's going to do. Because they already got excuses already, made up for it just in case he did win. Y'all just looking, just don't just look. Let me know y'all up in here, man. Say something, hit the like button, or I'm getting up out of here early today. I gave y'all 10 minutes. Go check your parlays out. Your parlays is out on members only. It's out on members only. It's fight week. Ben Whitaker. Will he pull the man outside the ring again, or will this fight be better than what people think it's going to be? Will it be better than what people think it's going to be? But who's this? Blue Moon in the building. Conor Ben going to take Eubank part next week. Yeah, next week, fight week. Conor Ben, Chris Eubanks, UK finest. We're going to see what happens. I hope Conor Ben win, but I think Chris Eubanks is going to win that fight. And we're going to see what happens. It should be a real good fight. I'm going to watch that fight. I like Conor Ben. But I just think he's moving up too fast. Chris Eubanks is going to be the better guy, the better boxer and stuff like that, man. And since Conor Ben not on them eggs no more, it should be a real good fight, Blue Moon. Since he's not on them eggs no more, it should be a real good fight. And y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button. Y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button, man. But yeah, so that's next week. I don't know who's on their undercard. Conor Ben and Chris Eubank. I don't know who's on, but I know probably some UK guys and stuff like that, man. But there's one fight I really don't care about, really. I don't think too many people care about that fight. Seeing Chris Eubank daddy cry, oh, my son don't speak to me no more. He don't listen and all that. I mean, I understand, champ. Believe me, I understand Chris Eubank, but don't let that stop you, man. You got to keep doing what you got to do. You know what I mean? You have to keep doing what you're doing. Turki Alalshikh is Turki Alalshikh. That's it. Turki Alalshikh is Turki Alalshikh. Don't nobody trust him. He fired Shakur Stevenson and hired Keyshawn Davis, Shushu Carrington, and Abdullah Mason for the ambassador, being the ambassador of Saudi when it comes to fight. You see how quick that stuff changed, man? You kissing the man ring 1 month, and that thing, he kicked you out. He kicked you out. You kissed the man ring and clean his dirty sandals and all that stuff, and he kicked you up out of there. He kicked you up out of there. Oh, the turkey do not be playing, man. The turkey do not be playing, man. But y'all hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. I'll be right back. What up, man? What up? Yeah. What? Oh, okay. Yeah. Man, why you get on tape? Oh, okay. Tell me about 20,000. I fuck with you. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Mm-mm. Uh, my man Teacher's in the building. What's going on, Teach? What's happening, Teach? What you got with your man? The fight might be, they saying the fight might be sound, sealed, and delivered, Teach. What you think about the fight? How your man Shakur gonna react? What's going on? What's going on with him? Do you think this is going to be Shakur Stevenson's toughest fight? Do you think this is going to be his toughest fight, or do you think it's going to be an easy fight for Shakur? You know, Teach, that's your favorite fighter. You should know. Make sure y'all hit the double tap the screen, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Come on, man. Y'all should know better. Be coming up in here. Don't hit the like button, man. But time do tell. Time do tell, man. We never seen Shakur Stevenson face real adversity. So, you know, we're going to see if he facing real adversity. Maybe Williams Zepeda is the one that bring it to him. But you never know. You never know, man. You know, I just hope Zepeda don't gas himself out like he did when he fought Tevin Farm. He can't gas himself out. He tried to do too much in the beginning and don't save nothing for the end. And you can't do that with Shakur Stevenson. Because that man like a bunny rabbit. He going to be hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity all around the ring all day long. All day long, Teach. He going to be hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity. You know that. I'm just saying. He going to be hippity hoppity all day long around that ring. And when he hip, Zepeda need to hop. When he hop, he need to hip. He got to be right there with him. I want to see Williams Zepeda make Shakur Stevenson fight for 3 minutes. Make him fight. All of when he run and start jogging around the ring, jog with him. Yeah, he gonna pick his spots. You know, when he start running and jogging, jog. When he do that jump step, you jump forward. When he turn and run like he did De Los Santos, you turn and run with him. The Art of Running by Shakur Stevenson. So Zepeda got to be in shape, Teach. He got to be in shape. Because if he ain't, Teach, you hit that like button, champ? No. Because if he ain't in shape, it's going to be a long night. You know, yeah, he ain't got fast feet. But, you know, this how I did. This is what I'm talking about. This Shakur, this Zepeda. Shakur hop, right? Woo. See how quick that was? Zepeda going to hop with him. Oh my goodness! No matter he ain't got quick feet or not, he got to put that pressure on him. Cut off the ring. In that case, he got a job. So if I'm Williams Zepeda, I'm running like 10 miles a day. I'm running 10 miles a day. They have to make that ring small. They're gonna have to make an 8-foot ring. Because if they don't make it an 8-foot ring, he gonna use every bit of the 16 and 18-inch feet ring. So it shouldn't be that big though. Hopefully they don't make it that big. Because that's a way. But you know, Shakur gonna cry for a big ring. You know, what's his man name? The fake gangster. I can't think of his name, but you know he gonna cry for a big ring. So he just gotta hope they get it like 12, 13-foot ring. and keep him at bay. You're gonna have to keep him at bay. But you know, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Well, we're gonna see what happens, man. You gotta give a little to take a little. You gotta take a little to give a little. So, but Zepeda gonna have to do it. He can do it, man. But I'm telling you now, Teach, you heard it here, and I've been telling you all the time. Don't be surprised if Shakur win the fight and they take it away from him because non-action. Tony K in the building. Trench is in the building. I did the score the Tank Rose fight. You ask me that every time you come up in here, man. Why you ask me that every time you come up in here? I scored it the same way they scored it. I had it a draw. That's a possibility. Yeah, exactly. I mean, but you know, we're gonna have to see about this, man. We're gonna have to see, and hopefully, Zepeda just get in there and do what he got to do, man. Because if not, it's gonna be a long, boring fight. A long, boring fight, man. Don't forget his fight week. Whitaker fight this weekend. Hopefully all his antics of playing in the ring is over with. Hopefully he can get in there and get that guy up out of there. And then next week we got Conor Ben and Chris Eubank. We got Conor Ben and Chris Eubanks next week. I think that should be a good fight too. But you know, we're gonna have to see what happens. We're gonna have to see what happens, man. I don't know, man. Y'all like the thumbnail? Will the running man be running, or will the running man gonna sit there and fight? What is Shakur Stevenson plan gonna be, Teach? We know he's gonna stay distant, keep the jab, move, use all of the ring. But like I said, we never seen Shakur Stevenson really tested. Oh, Miss Sexy in the building. Can Shakur change the judge's mind with his style of fight? No. Oscar's smart to get Zepeda back in the WBA. He knows Zepeda's going to lose. Okay, we'll see. Yeah. Well, in that case, he's going to lose both times. He's going to lose both times. Blue Moon, don't disrespect no woman on this show. Shakur style is his style, Miss Sexy, and that's not going to change. But I'm thinking, like I said before, in 2025, these judges want to see action. And if Zepeda is the one that doing the stalk, or doing the work, or doing the pressure, and throwing the punches, and Shakur just sticking and moving, they might give him the fight. You know, they might not give him the fight. Well, that fight is not in Saudi Arabia, Trent, so Turkey can't rob him. You know what I mean? So he can't, Turkey ain't got nothing to do with it. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Miss Sexy, how you been, Miss Sexy? What your Shakur Stevenson going to do with Williams Zepeda? The fight is July the 12th, they say. You know, I'm ready for it. This is going to be Shakur Stevenson toughest fight. If y'all ain't hit that like button yet, hit the like button. T say, if you are saying that, Lou, what about the 2-7 fight? The judges had both fights close. T, you a smart man, T. Is Shakur Stevenson going to fight Zepeda like Tevin Farmer fought him? Come on, Teach. Come on. You know, what do you think? Conor Ben going to lose, champ. He going to lose. How you going to fight him better? Sticking and moving, because that was action-packed. Big Tony in the building. What's up, Big Tony? Yeah, Big Tony in the building. Big Tony, I hope everything well with your champ. Y'all hit that like button, man. Let me know what y'all think. They saying the fight is on. Do these fighters pick their judges, Lou? Nope. The boxing commission picked their judges. The boxing commission picked their judges. You know what I mean? He's going to win. I think he's going to win. What I'm saying is, I think this is going to be his toughest fight. We all know what he kind of fight he do. He stick and move, bounce around, run like a rabbit. You know, he gonna be running and hoppity, hoppity, hippity, hoppity, back. You know, he better pray that he don't hurt his hand. If he hurt his hand early in that fight, he gonna be in trouble. Right, Big Tony? If Shakur Stevenson hurt his hands early in that fight, he's gonna be in trouble. You know? And sometimes, teachers, it's hard to start to talk boxing with you, man, because you be set in your ways now, man. You're like an old 90-year-old man, Teach. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, we know Shakur offensively more than Tevin Farmer, but is he going to throw more? He wasn't offensively against De Los Santos. It's only certain fighters he offensively. Apparently, he was. Is he going to fight Williams Zepeda like he fought Padley? That's the only time he's offensively. What you talk about, man? Come on, Teach. The only time he's offensive is when he's fighting doo-doo fighters. My man, Uncle Dre, is in the building. What's up, Uncle? Yeah, so this might be a good fight for Shakur Stevenson. Williams Zepeda going to put the pressure on him and make him fight. That's all I want to see. I want to see Shakur Stevenson in some controversy. You know what I mean, Dre? I want to see Shakur Stevenson in some controversy. Y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. Ain't nothing, Dre. Just, doing my thing. It's Friday night. You know how we doing Fridays. But, well, we'll see, we as people who watch the sport, we can say all that stuff all we want, but they got to get in the ring and show us. You acting like he fragile. Look, he is fragile. There ain't no damn act, Miss Sexy. What are you talking about? Renzo, come in here and get Miss Sexy. Did you see the last fight when both his little fragile ass soft hands got hurt? He fragile. He worse than Bud coughing in his chin. Yeah, that nigga is fragile. Talking about that nigga. Yeah, I'm acting like he is fragile. Ain't no acting. Then the wind blow, that nigga get hurt. My wrist. But he better get it. He better get that shit together. He better get it together, man. I don't know, but for some reason I was right last time. I think this is gonna be a tough fight for him. All you people who fans, y'all don't y'all just don't look into it too much, man. You gotta get that fanboy shit out your man. I want to see what the Times Square event is like. Yeah, you'll see it 2 weeks? 3 weeks? When it's 3 weeks from now. You'll see it 3 weeks from now. You will see 3 weeks from now. That Times Square event is going to make and break some fighters. It's going to make and break some fighters. I'm telling you now. It's going to make and break them. This is a must-win for Devin Haney. Must-win for Devin Haney. I ain't going to say too much on Jose Ramirez because I think Jose Ramirez is on his dying leg anyway. Rolly the same way. Ryan going to always be, do his thing. I will only call one upset. Rolly beats Ryan. Okay, we'll see. Trent the Kid, I'm not answering no more Tank Davis questions that you ask every time you come in here. You ask the same Tank Davis question, man. I ain't got no thoughts on it. I already said my thoughts on it. He took a knee. The ref discretion. Y'all see, a lot of people didn't know the rules, and I'm done with talking about it. If I punch you in the eye and you can't see out of that eye, and your one eye closed, you gonna take a knee? Oh my goodness, man. Y'all hit the like button. Come on up in here, man. You know, they saying, Oscar's saying, everybody's saying the fight is done. Shakur Stevenson, Williams Zepeda, New York City. Teach, you need to go there July the 12th. You know, so I think, like I said before, Dre, I think that's going to be Shakur Stevenson's toughest fight. And if it comes through, I'm just going to be there watching. I just want to see how Shakur acts against, somebody who throws a lot of punches, come forward, and how he going to fight him. So I want to see how Shakur Stevenson is going to fight Williams Zepeda. We do know Shakur. I ain't never seen Shakur tired, so I don't think he's going to run out of gas or nothing like that, man. But you never know. You never know. It's Zepeda's job to slow Shakur Stevenson down. It's his job to slow him down. If he don't slow him down, Dre, it's over. Teach, if he don't slow him down, it's over. He's going to be hippity hoppity, bouncing back or bouncing forward, hippity hopping, bouncing sideways. I know how he fight. Hippity hoppity. He's going to hippity hop his ass around that whole ring. Shakur's going to hip hop his ass around that whole ring, man. So it's going to be up to Zepeda to slow him down. And how do you slow him down? Body blow. Every damn round you throwing bodies. That's the only way how Zepeda will slow Shakur Stevenson down. You feel Shakur stops. Okay, well, I don't think so, but you never know. He might stop him. Stop him with what? Them brittle hands? It will be the same Shakur. Oh, we know that. Hey Dre, we know that. It's gonna be the same hippity hopping. Only because he's wide open. Okay. And stop him with what, Teach? His power? So is Shakur stronger than Tevin Farmer? Do he punch harder than Tevin Farmer? Because you do it a lot of I think this, I think that, and he ain't execute. I just need to know them questions. Yeah, Tevin hurt Zepeda, and Tevin was exhausted. Yeah, but can Shakur Stevenson hurt Zepeda? Do you think Shakur Stevenson can hurt Zepeda? I don't think so. But you never know. You never know. If he sit down on his punches and really fight, you never know. Of course. Oh, God. Did he hurt De Los Santos? You saying, of course, like he hurt everybody he fought. Okay. Thank Lord. It's fine. You say, of course. That they both southpaws. They're good fighters. What that mean, Miss Sexy? Cole might just do well against Zepeda. Shakur might just well. That what you meant to say? He probably will be. I think he's going to win, Miss Sexy. I ain't saying nothing. I just think this is going to be his toughest fight. Shakur might just. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got through it. I think he's going to win, but I think this is going to be his toughest fight. That's all. I think this is going to be his toughest fight. We haven't seen Shakur face adversity yet. And this fight, he need to face some adversity. Y'all double tap the screen, hit that like button. Man, Shakur will stop this boy. Okay. We're going to see. And I do the same thing to Shakur that I did to Boo Sanders. If he stop him. But, okay. It took him 9 rounds to stop Padley. So when is he going to stop Williams Zepeda? It's like a box of chocolate. You never know what they're going to get, Lou. I hear you, Jay. Hey, y'all double tap the screen, man. Hit the like button. Score will win 8-4. Okay, I can go with that. See, I can go with that. Dante and Bill, do you feel like Devin Haney has a chance? Devin Haney has heart. Devin Haney has heart, Dante. He has heart. You know, Devin Haney has heart. So let me give y'all the version of a chin. Because a lot of people go on all these podcasts who's Haneyites, and they give y'all the fake version. Let me give y'all a version of a chin. Canelo has a chin. Triple G has a chin. There's a couple other fighters who have a chin. Is Devin Haney chin like Canelo's or Triple G's and stuff like that? That's the only way I can answer it. That's the only way I can answer it. You know? This might be the fight with Shakur get this man. It might be. It might be. I hope it do be. Depends when Zepeda starts to slow down. Maybe same round as Padley. He might be. You know what? He might be. You never know. You know? It might be. And if he slow down, Shakur gonna put them paws on him. He better not slow down. Zepeda leaves himself open too much. If Shakur hands are healthy, and if was the fifth, we all be drunk, Knights. You know that better. Come on, Knights. Come on, champ. Hey, y'all hit that like button if y'all ain't hit it, man. You know better. Pay the corner. We'll throw that towel in, and there ain't nobody throwing that damn towel in. Get out of here. It's possible, but who in here think Shakur Stevenson's hand's gonna be well? He hurt his hand against a dude that wasn't even throwing no punches. That he really didn't have to defend himself. That he really didn't have to defend himself. You know? But now, he fighting a guy that he might gonna have to throw some punches. You know what I mean? Defend himself. And them damn hands gonna get hurt. Everybody knows this. Come on, man. You know this night. That man gonna hurt his hands. Hit the like button, y'all. He gonna hurt his hands. Valdez is supposed to be Shakur's biggest test. Well, Shakur was bigger than Valdez. Everybody knew Shakur was going to win. Everybody knew. All these fighters are different, man. Everybody knew Shakur was going to win. You know, I just want to see the kid in there. I'm not comparing him with nobody. I just want to see him in some adversity and see how he's going to handle it. That's it. Is that hard to say without y'all trying to keep throwing this? He going to do this. He going to do that. I want to see Shakur Stevenson in some adversity. That's it. And I think Williams Zepeda might can do that to him. Do it to him. Make him fight. He might bring out the best Shakur Stevenson we ever seen. He might bring out the best Shakur Stevenson that we ever seen. How many rounds is Shakur Stevenson going to stand in the middle of that ring and just bang with Williams Zepeda? He's going to have to do that some rounds. He's not going to jab his way to victory. The judges is not going to allow it. That's what I keep telling you guys. He is not going to jab his way to victory. Or they will steal a fight from him. He's going to have to just sit there and bang a couple of times, man. A couple of times, that's all. It's a couple of times. Especially if he feel that Zepeda punches ain't hurting him. He got to see, though. He can do it. Yeah, I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to win. I don't know about knocking him out. But I think this is going to be the hardest fight of his life. I think this will be the hardest fight of his life. Because Valdez throw punches, but he ain't no pressure fighter. Making you fight all 3 minutes around. So Shakur gonna pick him apart, jab him, sticking and moving and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. But Zepeda is also gonna make that man fight. That's all I'm saying. He's gonna make that man fight, man. So I'm happy we're getting this. I'm happy we're getting the fight, man. I really am, man. I just want to see. I just want to see some good, solid fights, you guys. Y'all just getting in here, hit that like button, man. But 5'6" Farmer puts Zepeda down. Yeah, Tevin Farmer hit harder than Shakur Stevenson. I hate to break the bad news to you guys. Shakur Stevenson has no pop. None. He had no pop to put Zepeda down. It ain't happening. Tevin Farmer got some pop. And Tevin Farmer is a crafty veteran. A hell of a counterpuncher. Hell of a counterpuncher. Did you see how Tevin put him down? He stood right there in the middle and counted Zepeda when he threw that wild punch. Is Shakur gonna stand in the middle and bang with him to get that close? Come on, you don't believe Farmer his heart. Yes, I do. Now I play a lot. I believe that. So you think Shakur Stevenson hit harder than Tevin Farmer? Maybe they hit the same. I don't think it's that big of a disparity, do you? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. You don't think Tevin Farmer put Padley down quicker than Shakur? Now, come on, Knights. You don't think Tevin Farmer would have ended Padley before 9? Matter of fact, shout out to George Padley. He fight this weekend. That showed you how much damage Shakur did. George Padley, the electrician, do fight this weekend, you guys. I think Shakur will stand there right in front of Zepeda and prove a point. After Shakur washes Zepeda, he will call out Tank in the post fight. Calling out don't do nothing. I think he's going to stand there and fight a couple of rounds, not every round. Because Zepeda throw too many punches. It's not going to happen. Most likely not, Lou. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay. How much time I got to say Shakur has a better KO? Man, I don't care about that. That's fighting different fighters, Teach. You just go overboard with that bullshit. Get out of here. I don't care about that. I don't care about the statistics. It still depends on the fighter and who you fought. Stop the bullshit, man. Stop it. You acting like you don't know boxing now. You acting like you're talking to somebody who don't know boxing. I don't give a fuck about no statistics. You know this. Come on, man. Tank don't want to smoke. All right, Tank don't want to smoke. Don't make y'all. Go tell Tank he don't want to smoke with Zepeda. I mean, what's Shakur? Shakur gonna knock him out. Go tell Tank that. And see, y'all be putting this shit on y'allself, and y'all say stupid shit like that. Like Shakur, ooh, we're gonna knock Tank out. Ooh, he gonna bang with Tank in them 8 ounces. Told her I think Haney must win to gain or regain his confidence. If he loses, he's going to be scared forever. Yeah, Haney got to win. That's a must-win for Devin. So you shouldn't have an issue with me giving Boots a lot of credit for I don't give the eye test. No, I don't give Boots the eye test. We gotta wait the Boots fight. We gotta wait the Boots move up to 54. No, okay. Tank turned down the fight. All right. Yeah. Show me proof. Show me proof. Where the proof at? You know more than us. You in them negotiations, Dante. You was in the negotiation when they where the proof at? When did Tank turn down the fight? Said you want to keep bringing Tank up. Tell me, give me the negotiations. When did Tank turn down a Shakur Stevenson offer? When was it? How much was it too? Tell me how much was it? Was it for 50, 60 million? When did he turn down the fight? T, you're a Shakur Stevenson fan. What Tank turned it down? How much was the negotiation? How much money did they offer Tank Davis? I can be idle all day. Yeah, you brought it up, champ. You brought it up. Talk about it. I ain't gotta say shit. I ain't gotta say shit. If Shakur dominates Zepeda, the pressure will be heavily on Tank to face. No, ain't no pressure on Tank because he already told y'all 50,000 times. He don't give a fuck about what I say, what you say, or nobody else say. It's all about money. So how's the pressure on him? Thank you, T. Negotiations never happened between Tank and Shakur. Okay, if you say so, there you go. It was a term sheet. Big dog in the building. Who is the hardest, De Los Santos or Zepeda? Oh, De Los Santos, 1,000%. There was no talk with Tank and Shakur. Shakur gonna style on Zepeda. Farmer got robbed in the first fight. Yeah, that was a close fight there. No, but Big Dog, I think Tevin blew that his last 2 rounds. He ran out of gas. He would have had that fight if, Zepeda won like the last 3 rounds. He won like the last 3 rounds. But we're gonna see, we're gonna see July the 12th, supposedly, Williams Zepeda, Shakur Stevenson. I want to see it. I want to see it. I just don't want these other boxing channels to not move the goalpost after Shakur washes Zepeda. I think he's gonna win. But I don't know if he's gonna wash him. Hey, nice. I just want to see him in some controversy. You know what I mean? I just want to see. And I think Zepeda is the one to give him some. We'll see. What do Shakur Stevenson have to watch out from Zepeda? And what does Zepeda have to look out for Shakur? Shakur gonna run. Zepeda ain't gotta look out for. He gotta look out for the countering and the slick shots. Shakur Stevenson got a nice jab if he use it. Shakur got to look out Zepeda midsection because Zepeda throw like 1,000, 1,200 punches a fight. So he going to keep coming midsection, throwing punches after punches for 3 minutes a round. Shakur Stevenson going to have to slow him down with body shots, tagging him when he come in, leaving himself open. Zepeda has no defense. So Shakur should be tagging like Tevin Farmer was, tagging him. That's what he got to do. Meanwhile, Mason and Keyshawn Davis fighting Shakur leftovers. Oh, man. I'm calling it now. Shakur will make it a point to stand right in front of that boy to shut the critics up. Yeah, to a certain extent, Knight. He got fragile hands. He got soft ass hands, man. Come on, man. He ain't gonna be doing too much, man. He might though. You never know. And I told Teach this earlier. I said I wouldn't be surprised. Same thing you said. I wouldn't be surprised if Shakur stand there for a couple of rounds to try to prove a point. But with his brittle ass hands, is that good for him to try to do? Y'all hit the like button. We got 30 people in here. Hit the like button, please. Come on up in here. Shakur going to shock the world July the 12th. He ain't going to shock the world because everybody think he's going to win. How you going to shock the world? I'm willing to bet my next paycheck this will be Shakur versus Valdez 2.0. Now, if he whooping like that, he might can. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that night. He can do it, But we'll see. But he really ain't moved when he fought Valdez. You don't think so? You think he gonna stand in that ring and fight Zepeda all 12 rounds like that? I don't think so. Boxing Truth in the building. Zepeda got farmer problems. He can't mess with Shakur. Yeah. I agree. I just want to see some controversy. That's all. I just hope Shakur don't break his hands or Zepeda face. Zepeda block with his face, punish him. So that was, I said earlier, I say Zepeda has no defense. He had no defense. You know, he just comes in and throw volume of punches. The reason I say that is because Zepeda is taller, which means that body will be wide open, which will open up the head shot. Well, we know he gonna get hit in the head anyway. Valdez pressured him. He was moving in that. But Valdez throw hooks. Zepeda don't throw hooks. Valdez throw hooks to the face. He ain't throw not one body shot. Two different fights. You know you can't compare that fight, T. Stop it, man. Legendary slots in the building. 40% knockout ratio. Shakur going to outpoint to a decision victory. Easy work, but not action-packed. Okay, I can agree with that. Y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button. You know, I think, so you think he gonna sit there and bang a couple of rounds, Legendary? You think he gonna sit there and bang with him a couple of rounds to slow him down with them body shots? After about 6, Valdez realized he couldn't touch Shakur, and he just lost confidence. Yeah, well, if you hippity-hoppity, 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 hippity, bouncing here, bouncing there, jump, pop, 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 that's not, you know what I mean? You know, you get disappointed too chasing a nigga all day long. Toya, what's up? Why you mad? Y'all hit that like button. Y'all seen Valdez's face after the fight, and y'all saying he ain't got power. Man, come on. Man. That's just like you a black man fighting a white man, and you hitting the white man. Of course, the white man is going to bruise up. Stop. Come on. You ain't got to have power to bruise another man up. Or do y'all not know this? Do y'all not know this? If you hit a motherfucker enough times in the face, he gonna bruise up. If you hit a dude enough times in the face, he's gonna bruise up. Come on, man. Y'all stop it. Yeah, okay, well, we're gonna see how much he use it. Movement counter. Legendary slot say movement counter, jab and counter, movement counter. Yeah, he gonna have to step aside, but Shakur needs a challenge, man. That's all I've been saying the whole day. I didn't say Shakur gonna lose or none of that stuff. I said he's gonna win, but I want to see some him and some controversy. You know, I want to see Zepeda put them paws on him, pressure him, make him run around that ring, look like a little coward, look like a coward. I want to see him make Shakur look like a coward. You know, but Shakur might just stand there and bang with him after he sees Zepeda ain't got no power. You never know. Vic G in the building. What's up, Vic? You didn't say they're going to give him the loss. You did say they're going to give him the loss. What you talking about, Vic? Say that again. I'm telling y'all, after this fight, people say he was supposed to be Zepeda. I ain't see too many people saying Shakur Stevenson is going to lose to Zepeda. Who says that? Better not hurt his hands against that. That's what I say, Ray B. 1,000%, Ray B. He better not hurt his hand. Because if he hurt his hand, his ass is going to be in trouble. He going to need both of them hands to keep that man off of him. If he hurt his hands, he's going to be in trouble. Vic G, I don't understand what you're saying. Say that comment again. I got Shakur stopping him, though. Not going to lie. Okay. Well, it might. You never know. He proved everybody a point. Yeah, he proved a big point. You know? He proved a big point because we know Williams Zepeda run out of gas once that 8th or 9th round. That man be Tevin Farmer. If he had any kind of energy, he could have stopped him. Zepeda gonna have to change his game plan. He cannot fight Shakur that way. You know, he gotta have to conserve his energy. Because we know Shakur gonna hippity-hoppity, bounce this way, bounce that way, jab that way, counter that way. You know, he gonna be all over the ring. So some of them say he can't be a pressure fighter. How would they know? How many pressure fighters have Shakur fought? He is supposed to be Zepeda, right? He's Shakur Stevenson, y'all, the best in the world, y'all say. Now, I can agree with that. He is supposed to beat Zepeda. You know what I mean? Now, I don't remember too many pressure fighters he fought. Valdez is a somewhat pressure fighter. Now, I don't know too many of them. African wasn't even that much of a pressure fighter. De Los Santos, you know. But if he hurt his hands, he's going to be in trouble. I'm telling you, he cannot hurt his hands, you guys. He cannot. He better get them hands, because if he hurt his hand, he's going to have to get that man off his ass. We can say whatever we want about Williams Zepeda. He comes to fight. Even though his head is a punching bag, like Big Dog said, he comes to fight. Shakur gonna be banging him all night like this. He's still gonna be coming. He's still gonna be coming. You know, he gonna be banging them all night long. He's still gonna be coming. If Sheena was bigger than Shakur. Sheena ain't no fighter though. Come on, man. Y'all stop just naming fighters, y'all. Y'all know that styles don't mean nothing. Tank 5'5". What that shit got to do with it? For size don't mean nothing. Tank is 5'5". 130, really. Stop. We got to stop using this size stuff unless it's Devin Haney. unless you really too small. And then you face somebody the same size as you. See, that's the thing. Once you face somebody the same size as you and got skills just like you, then we see who's the best. That's what I love about boxing. If you face somebody the same size as you, got just as much skills as you, then we see, you guys, who's the best in the world. Then we see. And I'm going to say this. Out of all these fights, the Tank Davis and the Mark Roach rematch and the Charlos coming back and all this stuff, I swear to God, I want to see, and I want to see Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. I just want to see it. I want to see an in shape Ryan Garcia that whatever the crap they say he was on, that's clean. Fight Devin Haney. That's all I want to see. You know? Because I'm going to say this again. You guys should have knew when that fight happened, Devin and Ryan, and you didn't see Devin say, "You too small." To Ryan Garcia, you guys should have known that fight was going to be different. You guys should have known that fight was going to be different. Forget the drugs and all that shit. I know you can't, but let's do it. He said that shit to everybody he fought. Everybody he fought except Ryan Garcia. And what happened? And what happened? And no hate, no nothing. I'm just facts over feelings, see? Hashtag facts over feelings. He said that shit to every fighter. Y'all just listening, please hit the like button, double tap the screen. You know, it's Friday. You're not going to be in here that much longer. If y'all members only, go check the members only. I put a parlay inside members only. I wish you guys luck. You know, hopefully you guys can win on the members only. Go get a little bit of bucks. Yeah. So we all should have, we all should have known, Ray, Teach, that something was going to happen in that fight. We all should have known that. You know, we all should have known that. I'm going to go back and look at some of the pay the guy to do a little bit better. I think they're going to have a different strategy. And Oscar was hinting it. Go listen to that interview. Oscar was hinting that shit too. He said, you know how he talk. Williams Zepeda, Shakur, I can't wait. I think Zepeda gonna have a different strategy. Oh my goodness. You know, you gotta have a different strategy. I mean, you can't run out of gas in the last 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th round against Shakur. Shakur gonna Shakur gonna try to get. He gonna take it to you. Shakur only fear punching power. You know, if you ain't got no punching power, he really don't got no fear from you. But if he hurt his hands, that's when this fear comes. Because he know he ain't got no power. You know, so that's what the Shakur Stevenson stuff is going to boil down to. You know, it's going to bring down to that nights, Ray B teaching everybody who's watching, man. So I want to ask y'all something before we get up out of here. How many people in here right now? How many people in here right now think Shakur Stevenson is going to stop Williams Zepeda? Put it in the comments. Hit that like button. Put it in the comments. If you think Shakur Stevenson is going to stop Williams Zepeda, put it in the comments. I want to know, because Nike's always said I want to have y'all on record just in case. Because if he do, I'm gonna give y'all props. If he do, I'm gonna give y'all props. You know, if he stop him, he can, but it depends on his hands and how much he gonna commit to slowing Williams Zepeda down. Am I right? It's gonna be his hands and how much he gonna commit to slowing Williams Zepeda down. You know. So I've been missing all these people texts. Way too much hanging. I want to see what happened when Dev comes in with the right game plan. I got Dev winning. Dev better boss Ryan. If Dev bosses Ryan, he wins on points. Okay. Ryan gonna stalk that dude, but don't sleep on Rolly. He can beat him. Okay. Ryan better hope that head movement on Point versus Rolly. Who you got on the rematch? Oh, Ryan Garcia knocking him out. Ryan gonna stop Devin. He gonna punish him. He gonna punish Devin. He gonna punish him. Also be on that coat. Come on, Peter can't change this strategy. I ain't say change. I'm talking just little knots, Knights. Just little things, not his whole strategy. Just little things. You know, he can change up a little bit. He ain't got to be pressing for 3 minutes around. He can pressure for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You know? If Shakur knocks off Zepeda in good fashion, where would you put Shakur? Same place he put him. Same place he is, Miss Sexy. Where people start thinking of Shakur different. They think of him now differently. Yo, Daddy, what's up, champ? Well, to change people's mind, a little bit. They just keep asking for the tank fight. That's all, Miss Sexy. He not stopping Williams. See, your dad say he ain't stopping Zepeda. All right, T say stop it. I think his corner would throw in a towel. All right, if he don't, Mr. 5 Speed say, if Shakur Stevenson hands right, that boy in trouble. Okay. Oh man, okay. He probably going to start to the body first. I'm saying that Miss Kerr will and still win, but I think Zepeda will hit Shakur a lot more than people expect. That's all I'm saying, Joe Daddy. I want to see Shakur Stevenson face some kind of adversity. I think he's going to win. But I want to see him face some kind of adversity. Thank my man Lorenzo for the $5 super chat from Miss Sexy. I appreciate it, Lorenzo. Ryan called out Boots, then got some balls. Yeah, don't he? Lou still praying for Dev downfall. Ain't he going to buy? Big dog, how am I praying with somebody's downfall when it's just my opinion? That's all. It's my opinion. My opinion. What did I say wrong? Did I say anything wrong when I just said about Devin Haney? Big dog, let's have an honest conversation and stop saying I'm hating on these young kids. Let's have an honest conversation. Am I right when I say Devin Haney go up to all his fighters and say, you too small? The only one he didn't say that to was who? Come on, y'all. Everybody help me. Let's educate Big Dog. The only fighter Devin Haney didn't say that to was who? You think Shakur would make Zepeda look like Valdez? He could if he. I think he can, but it depends on his hands. It's gonna depend on his hands. Two different punches. Valdez throw hard winging shots. He throw hard hooks. Zepeda throws straight shots, volume of punches. He throwing a lot of body shots. Valdez throwing a lot of head shots. You know, so it's just two different type of fighters. But I think he can if he got the intestinal fortitude. I don't be getting your notification when do you go. You don't. Did you hit the what is it? I forget, y'all. Did you hit the bell? Matter of fact, let me give your daddy a wrench. My fault. You gotta hit that bell, your daddy. You gotta hit that bell. And it says you get all notifications. Well, let me let you know. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, I go on every day, 8 o'clock at night. 8, so you can look for it. But you got to make sure you hit that bell. Booth will send Ryan out the motherfucking stretcher. The payday ain't giving Shakur no problem. Okay. Ryan need to stay far. Yeah, I'm agreeing. Ryan need to stay far away. Because that turning your back shell shit, that shit ain't gonna work on Boots. Boots knocking Ryan ass to the upper room. That ain't gonna work. You know? Lou, a juiced up Ryan couldn't knock out Haney. Go lose some money, Lou. I am. It just sounds like you want to see Devin Haney get clipped. No, I don't want to see him get clipped. That's my opinion. My opinion. Ryan beat him in the amateur 3 times. Devin beat Ryan in the amateur 3 times. Devin only fought smaller fighters. Smaller, slower fighters, Miss Sexy. No, I don't got nothing to do with, I don't care about neither one of these fighters. I think Ryan Garcia is going to knock Devin out this time. And it ain't got nothing to do with none of that stuff. It's just my opinion. My opinion. Turn on all, exactly, you got to turn on all notifications. If Devin box Ryan, he have a better chance to win because Devin can box for it. Yeah, he can box 1,000%. But will he do it? Or his stupid ass daddy gonna go in and say, try to knock him out like he did what's called and got clipped. If no, that okay, then brother, I'm be here to get this boxing talk. I appreciate it. That if you hit the bell icon, yeah, you got to hit that bell icon. You know, it's going to be a lot of race talk between blacks and Mexicans for the Devin and Ryan rematch. You know that. You know that. You know that's going to happen. You know. Exactly. You know dang on well that's going to be the talk of the town. But you know, it's just how it is. Boots don't need to fight none of these dudes. Moving up to 140, they all food. Boots need to go move up to 54, man. That's it. But that's just my opinion, man. Devin Haney need to first of all, he got to win. I ain't never in my life seen Jose Ramirez in this much good of a shape. He usually have like a little 2.5 pack. That nigga shredded. He's shredded. No, these fights gonna be interesting. They really gonna be interesting. You guys, man. No, I really don't have nothing against him, man. I just tell y'all how it is. So did none of y'all answer my question. None of y'all. Couldn't none of y'all answer. But yet I'm biased. Big Dog saying I'm biased. I want to see the kid. Miss Sexy, she think I want to see Devin knocked out. No. Anybody in here, tell me what fight you seen Devin Haney go to and tell them they too small besides that he didn't tell they you too small besides Ryan. Wasn't Devin Haney winning the fight before he got knocked down? I don't know. I ain't looking at the judge's scorecard. because he got, he didn't win the first round. He might have won the second and third round or fourth. I just watched it because they showed some of the highlights. Um, I think the judges had it going back and forth even, but the knockdown just put them all in place. But did you hear what I said, Miss Sexy, when I said in shape Ryan Garcia? Ryan Garcia was huffing and puffing the fourth round. He wasn't even in shape. Clip is in the building. Y'all hit that like button, champ. Tank and Road, Shakur and Zepeda, Keyshawn and Elwood, lightweight division looking good. Yeah. If we get all them fights, it really look good. Keyshawn and Elwood, that's June 7th, right? June 9th, one of them. They're going to be pretty good. Ryan Garcia is going to hurt Devin, especially if he is. Devin, that's all I'm trying to say, Big Tony. They just not listening. For some reason, they just not listening, man. That's it. That's a damn lie. He didn't get knocked down the first round. Stop lying to her, Big Dog. Miss Sexy, don't listen to Big Dog. Big Dog, he got bias in this. I'm telling you straight up, I don't have no bias. Big Dog is lying. Go look at you can go look at the box. Go look at the scorecards. Pull them up. He lost the first round. He didn't get knocked down. Don't listen to Big Dog. He kind of biased in this. It's some good fights coming up. Yes, it is. Ryan has to get past Rolly first. Oh, shit. But, yeah, Rolly might land one of them hooks. You never know. I'm with y'all. Rolly might land one of them hooks. And if he land one of them hooks, he going to be in trouble. Louis, I say it sounds like I didn't see you saying he's going to get knocked out. I think if Ryan Garcia is in shape, Miss Sexy, listen to what I'm saying. Stop being hard. You're being hard-headed like your sister now. If he's in shape, this is my opinion. He wasn't in shape last fight, and he still knocked him down. If he's in shape, it's going to be a long night for Devin Haney. Because go look at the fight yourself. You can go look at it when you get a chance. He was breathing hard the fourth round. After the fourth round, he was gassed. He was gassed. That's all I'm saying. Rolly is trash. No DNA. Weak chin. 5 Speed say, and Roach healed back on Tank. I don't know. He what? Hell, man, get out of here, man. He tried his best to beat Tank. Yo, daddy, Ryan is looking vicious. I feel bad for Rolly and Devin if they get it 100%. That's all I'm saying. He looking good. He is looking good. And he's in shape. He got him. He said, what did he say? He's running 8 miles a day now? Ryan was overweight and full of PEDs. See, there you go. You said it yourself. Listen to what he just said. He was overweight and whatever. You can say whatever you want. PEDs and all that stuff. And he still won the fight. Out of shape. Out of shape. No, he was in shape when he fought Tank. He just was a little drained. Go look and see, was he huffing and puffing when he fought Tank Davis? See, y'all just be running y'all mouth. Y'all know I do this for a living, right? Was Ryan huffing and puffing when he fought Tank Davis? Or he was going in there trying to kill Tank every round? He wasn't out of shape. He was in tremendous shape. He just was weight drained. And once he got it back, put them fluids back in his ass, he was good. I want to see how Haney look against him. Man, me too, Ray Beat, 1,000%. Damn shame. Dirk James is training Ryan again. James ruined his camp. Let it ride. Ass juice in his camp. Tank Lord that fight. Man, I ain't talking about no Tank Davis. They're talking about Tank when Tank fight is up, man. Nobody care about that stuff, man. The record book said it was a draw. It's a draw. Who cares? Who cares? I don't even care. Who cares, man? How you admit he was weight drained? He was weight drained. You seen it? I mean, he was weight drained. Everybody can see it. Boots Ennis was weight drained. I mean, Frank Martin was weight drained, but that wasn't because of the weight drain. They ain't have no weight drain clause. Some of these idiots just don't move up in weight like they should. Not Tevin Farmer, Frank Martin. He should have moved up, but they want that payday. They want the payday. I never said Ryan Garcia wasn't weight drain when he fought Tank. I never said nothing like that. Yes, I think Ryan needs to stay with that. Exactly. Imagine if Ryan loses to Rolly. Hey, Rolly got that pop. Hey, if you had that pop, you be in trouble. Rolly can. Hey, what Tank say? Out of all them fights he fought, Rolly hit the hardest. He said he got that cocky, strong punch. Oh man, you still is your father meat eating Tank? We're not even talking about Tank. Is your mother meat eating Tank? You know, people. It's a shame that people can't come in here and give their opinion about people and people saying disrespectful shit. Because I can say some of the most disrespectful shit in the world, and I'm going to your kids and everything. I don't play that shit. Don't come here saying disrespectful shit on this channel and thinking they ain't gonna come flying back. And you ain't gonna like the shit I say. Be respectful. That's all I'm gonna say. I only give one warning. Yeah, Rolly can hurt you, and he is a bit awkward. Yeah, Rolly got that pop, man. Rolly hit your ass, man. You fucking around and see stars. But Rolly done now. Rolly punch drunk now. He punch drunk. He ain't doing nothing no more. If Ryan even touch Rolly, Rolly going down. If he just touch Rolly, Rolly gonna hit the cameras. If they weight drain, why they don't fight close to they walk around weight? Because they scared. Hey, Mr. 5 Speed, I've been saying this all along, and I say that I be trying to teach people. The reason these fighters don't move up in weight, because they know if they move up in weight, they got to fight better, quality, competition, fighters just as big as them, fighters that punch just as hard as them. For instance, Booz Ennis. I think Booz Ennis need to be fighting at 54. Because, but he's fighting he killing himself fighting at 47. Devin Haney should have moved up to 40 3 years ago. 3 years ago, he should have moved up to 40. But he knows it's bigger, better competition up there. Harder competition up there. Rolly was born punching drunk. Yeah, Rolly a strong bammer, man. Ryan just got to be careful. Make sure he's putting them elbows up, because Rolly throw hooks. If them hooks landing, Rolly, Ryan might be going night-night on that canvas. I'm telling you, they're going to be that. You know what? That fight could come down to whoever land the first punch. Whoever land the first hard punch, that fight could come down to the Rolly and Ryan Garcia fight. I'm gonna give Mr. Speed a wrench. I'm gonna give him a wrench. Yeah, that fight. You never know what that fight gonna come down to, man. But I'm glad all these fighters are back, man. Ryan, Devin, the Charlo twins coming back, man. So we can get all these fights that we need to get. We can get all these fights now that we need to get, man. And if y'all haven't hit that like button, man, y'all hit that like button, man. So I don't know, man. We're gonna see what Shakur Stevenson do. Wins Zepeda with that pressure, pressure burst pipe, but I don't think it's gonna burst Shakur Stevenson pipe. Shakur gonna put them jabs on his ass, but I just want to see him in some kind of fight. Look, will the fight look like the sparring between Rolly and Ryan sloppy? I think so, big dog. I think so. I think they're gonna be wrestling and grabbing each other heads and shit like that. Shit will get me irritated. And I'm gonna call all these fights too. I'm letting y'all know now. Y'all get them notifications together. I'm calling all 3 of them fights. All 3 of them. That's Friday night too. Oh yeah, I'm calling them fights. Just as boxing fans, we're excited everyone is scheduled to. Yeah, got to, man. That's the only way boxing gonna get back to where it was, and they gotta fight each other. What the fuck? God name is at 164 for Boots. Just curious. 164. Who said 164? Said 154. 154. 154 is the best division in boxing. Then 140. I hope Rolly is real dirty. Elbows, low blows, man. Yeah, man. Nah, man. Everybody who ain't 154 is the best weight class in boxing. It's the best weight class in boxing. 154 go 15 deep. 15 fighters deep. Then 140. You know? Yeah, then 140. They go 15 fighters deep, man. 154 got everything. That's why he ain't move up there yet. Bachman, Burchek, Virgil Ortiz, Charlo, versus Lubin, Jose Ramos. Man, that joint, you can go on and on and on to the break of dawn at 154. Um, 154 is my favorite. They all fighting each other too. Yeah, they trying to get that smoke. And even though Big Dog, I know you don't fuck with Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz wants to smoke from everybody. Virgil Ortiz like he on a mission. But 154 is loaded. It's not even funny, and Boots going up there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to tell 5 Speed, yo daddy. 154 is loaded. They loaded. And you don't hear nobody call no Bachman. Nobody. And if you want to get some of the back end of the 54 fighters, Keith Thurman, Tim Tszyu, I mean, 54 is loaded. I'm just saying. I had to put my man one time up in there. You know, 154 is loaded. And I told, remember Big Dog, I told them 2 years ago what was going to be the best weight class, 40 and 54. Yes, Bachman is literally the boogeyman. Yeah, ain't nobody calling him. Why you think Crawford going to get that money and fight Canelo? He don't want to take no chances of losing no fight and don't get that payday. You know? Thanks. 2 years ago, I told everybody on this show, the end of the year when I did my thing, that 154 is going to be the what's it called? Y'all hold on 1 minute. What up? Yeah? Yeah. All right. Yeah. One time wash, man. I know, man. It hurt me to my heart. It hurt me to my heart. See, I can admit it though, 5 Speed. I can admit it. That's my favorite fighter. Everybody know that's my favorite fighter, but I admit it. I want him to retire. I know he's done, but you know, see, these dudes don't admit shit. I can admit Keith Thurman is done. yes, you do, Tony. Yes, you know who that was. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, he had a good career. He all right. Thurman's name is One Time or Jelly Belly. He ain't looking like one time last fight. Him, Keith Thurman, Tim Tszyu, September. I guarantee you, all y'all watch that fight. I guarantee you, all you guys watch that fight. Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu. Guarantee you, y'all watch that fight. Even though I know he's done, I want to see it. You know, send him out on the shield. If he's going to go out, somebody got to send him out. You know. Boots might come to 54. His first fight might be Keith One Time Thurman. One time would be great commentary. Oh, you know that's where he going. 1,000%. 1,000%. That's what, you know, take Sean Porter's back, because that nigga trash. Trash. The trash of the trashiest. Sean Porter cannot, man, he's, oh God, that dude. You know, that dude's crazy, man. You know, but I don't know, y'all. We're going to see, man. You know, I just want to see Williams Zepeda put Shakur Stevenson in some adversity. Tim Bradley, too. Ray B say Tim Bradley, too. I want to see Shakur Stevenson in adversity. You know, that's it. Even when he running, I want a nigga run right behind him. When he turn around and run around the ring, I want to see a nigga run full speed behind Shakur Stevenson. If he goes shit, I want somebody to go shit right with him. I want to make that nigga fight every single minute, second of the round. That's what I want to see. You know, even though we know Zepeda ain't got no defense. We know he ain't got no defense. You know, we know Zepeda ain't got no defense. But what we know he's going to do, he's going to at least come in there and try to fight. And fight and throw a lot of punches. You know, Shakur going to block a lot of that shit, but we're going to see. Shakur Stevenson needs to get with Floyd to find out what he did for. Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah, Tony K, 37 months, rolling to the shirts. Rolling to the shirts. She rolling to the shirts. If y'all haven't joined members only, y'all better join members only. We got a free giveaway coming with Son of God. Bring his ass to the show. And nigga, I don't owe you no money. Get your ass on the show. Come on, what the hell you doing? I know you're listening. Oh, man. We're going to do a giveaway. Son of God say next month. Next month, a t-shirt giveaway, but only for members only. Only for members. Tony K can't get one. Only for members only. We're going to give a gift giveaway. So join members only. Hit the dots. 3 dots. And right now, I got my parlay in members only. Go use that parlay, and I wish y'all luck. And if you win, cash out your boy some money. You know, that's only fair. Cash out your boy some money is only fair. You know, but yeah, I'm letting y'all know we're doing a giveaway next month, but only for members only. That's it, members only. Yeah, man, but I'm just looking forward to it, man. I think we finally got somebody, but Shakur going to win, that I feel Mike can make him fight. And Shakur, Mike can make him look like Valdez. But I don't know. We'll see. You know, but we'll see. You know, if he make him look like Valdez or not. So he can do it, though. If anybody can do it, that's running, jumping jack, hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity. Shakur Stevenson can do it, man. he can do it, man. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. But it's Friday, man. Y'all gotta be safe out there, man. Y'all be safe out there. Join members only. Get the parlay I put in there. Put like $20, $25 on it. You never know. You might win. You might win. You might not, man. But gambling is chance. Y'all hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys again later. Y'all ain't shared it. If y'all ain't hit the like button yet, go on and hit the like button yet. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and blessings, everybody.